Hi, everybody, and welcome back to our continuing series on the magical world of lines. Hopefully, you've managed to rest up after yesterday's lesson. It was kind of a long one, so hopefully today's is much shorter. We're going to be looking at parallel and perpendicular lines, which we have looked at before, but we're going to emphasize considerably more today. Bit of a review here. Maybe I won't put that there. A positive slope means it is going up, up, and to the right. That should be an H. Anyways, so on a graph, our line's going up like that. As we go to the right, it's going up. Negative is down and to the right. So again, we have a handy dandy graph and our line is going downwards. Oh, sorry, that's a positive M and that's a negative M. Horizontal. A zero slope is horizontal, or in normal people words, it's flat. Okay, so on a graph, and M equals 0. And the reason for this is that we have a rise of 0. The last option is vertical. Vertical. Or uppy and downy. Okay, and M is broken here. Otherwise known as undefined. Now, this one is the only exception to y equals mx plus b. And we'll get into what to do with it in just a second. Actually, do we? Well, you know what? Let's be on the safe side. This is going to end up being x equals a number, right? Everything else is y equals mx plus b. This is x equals something. It's the only exception to y equals mx plus b. All right, a couple of definitions here. Parallel lines. These are lines that never cross. Okay. In terms of linear equations, it means slopes or the m values are equal. So graphically, you can see the lines are parallel to one another. On a table, -3, -3, -3, -3, 1, 1, 1, 1. So m equals delta y over delta x, which equals -3 over 1. Well, if we do the same thing over here, and we're going to rush through it a little bit, -3, -3, -3, and -3, it means, once again, our slope is -1 over 3. So you can see that these values match. In terms of an equation, it really doesn't matter what the b value is. The critical part, in this case, -1, and in this case, it's y equals -3 x plus 4. Okay, it's a really bad x. As always, I will fix it up in the PDF. Okay, perpendicular lines tends to be a little bit more difficult. In terms of the human understanding, they meet at 90 degrees. But the hard part negative reciprocals. Okay, and we will circle back to that when we get into the tables. For now, I just want you to know that it's a really big word with a whole lot of letters. So graphically, they cross at a 90-degree angle, and that's what that little square means, is it's a 90-degree angle. Now here's where we circle back to what a negative reciprocal means. So using the same method as last time, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. M equals negative 3 over 1, okay? Now, notice this is 3, 3, 3, 3, but this is going up 1. So it means over here, our slopes have flipped, okay? See how our numbers have switched sides and sign has changed. Ooh, not sure why that came across so bad. Does not like writing at the edge of the screen. So what ends up happening is that we take the fraction, we flip it, right? Think about when we were dividing fractions, we flipped it, we multiplied by the reciprocal. Well, we're doing the same thing here. We flipped the number, and then we changed the sign. Mathematically, or at least in terms of looking at the equation, negative 3x minus 1, y equals 1/3 x. In this case, plus 8. So I do want you to know, it doesn't really matter what your b value is. It's only the slopes that matter, okay? So it doesn't matter that here my b value is -1 and over here it's plus 8. It's the fact that it's a -3 for m and a positive 1/3 for m that makes it a negative reciprocal. Okay, I did promise you a shorter lesson today. This is one where I would probably get a lot of questions in class, so you're welcome to email me, text me, whatever, and get a little extra help on this. But otherwise, that's the basics of it. See ya.